incised or entrenched meanders or river terraces. ठीक है, तो how river terraces are formed? Basically these are formed because of rejuvenation of the river. Now rejuvenation concept may not be asked in prelims, although this time we have covered that in MIGP program. For mains examination it can be asked, but let me briefly tell you, explain you what happens is, we said that there are youthful, mature and old stage of the river. Let me draw. How does it look like? Steeper slopes, then gentler slopes, and then we can say that ocean. The river is flowing into the ocean. We will say that this particular region where the river will be youthful. This particular region will say that the river will be in mature stage, and ultimately it will be in old age stage. Different kinds of landforms will be there. Now if suppose due to tectonic forces or endogenic forces, this particular area is uplifted because of tectonic forces. We have learned about epirogenic movement, continental building movement. So it is upward and downward. If suppose there is upward movement of this particular location, so what will happen? This will be now like this. Earlier it was like this, and now it is like this. Now earlier there was a mature stage, suddenly there is now steeper slope available here for the river. There is suddenly steeper slope made available here, and because of that what will happen? The river will start eroding with greater vigor. It will start eroding with greater vigor. So that means vertical erosion will gain more momentum here. Earlier it was the lateral erosion prominent here because of mature stage. So suddenly there is now vertical erosion. In such kind of places we see the unique kind of landforms like entrenched meanders or incised meanders, or we can say that the paired or unpaired terraces. Now how they are resulting into paired and unpaired terraces? Pay attention here. If suppose at present the river is having this channel, okay, these are the banks of the river, let us say. Now suppose there is rejuvenation of this river at this location. So there is going to be active vertical erosion, and because of that there will be active deepening, valley deepening. Okay, vertical erosion से क्या होगा? Valley deepening. Now this will be basically look like this. Why? Because vertical erosion is more prominent as compared to lateral erosion. तो ये क्या हो गया है? Deepen हो गया है, but कैसे हुआ है? यहाँ पर हुआ है, bed पे. But this was already there. This was already there. This is how terraces are formed on two sides. And this is new bed of the river. Okay, this is the new bed of the river. Earlier this was bed. ये जो है, this was the bed. ये देखिए, this was the bed. But now this is new bed, and now this is creating a kind of terrace. ये वाला. This one. Okay. So this is, and if suppose they are even, they are called as paired terraces, and if they are uneven, that means if it is eroding from this side more, this can be like this as compared to this. So uneven size, uneven size. Okay, so it looks like this. यहाँ पे देखिए, it is given in NCERT, right? Unpaired terraces and paired terraces. All right. Similarly, the entrenched or incised meanders, you can see here, meanders are like this. यहाँ पे दिखाया हुआ है meandering. So meandering is basically a channel. Let me tell you, meander is not erosional landform. Meander is a kind of channel. Okay, it is a kind of channel, it is not a landform, it is not depositional landform or erosional landform, it is a channel. Now, pay attention here. What happens in meandering? The river water is basically moving like this, and because of that, what happens is, along the concave side of the river there will be more active erosion, and along the convex side there will be more deposition. When the water is moving like this, here there will be deposition, here there will be more erosion. Further again it is moving like this, there will be deposition, more erosion on this side. Okay, now when there is river rejuvenation, okay, when there is river rejuvenation, what will happen? Active vertical erosion, active vertical erosion. That means it will tend to erode vertically here on concave side. It is not changing its path, but the force of water to erode vertically has increased. So earlier it was eroding on this bank laterally, now it will erode that region vertically, creating incised and entrenched meanders. इंसाइज्ड एंड एंट्रेंच meander. ठीक है, तो अगर कोई एक पर्टिकुलर लोकेशन में इफ यू फाइंड दैट द meander is having excessively cut region along that region, so this is because of rejuvenation of the river. ठीक है, rejuvenation of the river, so that is called as entrenched or incised meanders. Fine, understood?